happens if you don't agree on the terms of your divorce? Well, my name is Goldman. I'm the director and founder of Goldman & Associates. Our firm has a primary focus on family law issues here in Michigan, and today we're going to continue our video series designed to educate and inform the public, so please subscribe to our channel. Well, I will tell you this. If the parties don't agree on a proposed divorce settlement, well, then they have one thing to do. It's called go to trial. And if they can't agree, then ultimately the court or someone sitting as a trial judge, like a mediator or arbitrator, is going to make a ruling. And the ruling is going to decide who gets what. And if you can't agree, I mean, that's what trials are for. Now, having said that, a lot of times you can't agree on one thing, but that doesn't mean the case can't be settled. You may not, for example, agree on the value of the house. And if you can't agree on the value of the house, you can't agree on the distribution. So let's say you feel that the house is worth more money and you should be getting another $5,000. The other side says no, the appraisal doesn't support that. So we have a $5,000 split. Well, maybe there's another way to work it out. Maybe the guy who might be being asked to pay more money can get a break somewhere else. Or maybe there's another asset or an heirloom. Or maybe he can get the better car. Or maybe something else that is not necessarily that important to the other person, but at the same time will help make the deal work. So sometimes the parties don't agree on stuff. I use appraisal of the house as a good example because, a third party can come in and say, your house is worth $250. But the truth of the matter is there's only one way to tell what a house is worth. And that is, how much will somebody write a check for to get that house? You can say it's worth $250 all day, but if nobody will give you more than $220, you can't get an offer over $220. And guess what? It's not worth $250, it's worth $220. Why? Because that's what the market will bear. So it may be worth $250 to you, and you may feel, I can't replace this house for $220. I can't buy a similar house that I like in a similar area for that money, so therefore it's worth more. But you know what? It's all about the marketplace. And the marketplace is going to dictate the price. And that's, how it's going to be. And not only that, if you get to keep it at that price, you got to remember one thing. There's transfer tax that isn't being paid. There's, real estate commissions that are being saved in that kind of transaction. So we have to look at that and see, well, how do we weigh this out and what makes more sense? So there's a lot of ways of doing that. But this is things that, people try to work out resolutions by employing various tactics in order to try and balance. But make no mistake, if you can't agree on a proposed settlement, the only thing you can do is throw it into the hands of the judge and let the judge make a decision after trial as to how the assets should be divided. If you have any questions about your case, reach out. We'll be glad to help you out.